Alright, and we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. I had to think about what day it was. I was like, wait. Anyway, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? It be Wednesday, my dudes. Ah! How is everybody? Alright. So as you all have noticed... Oh! Thank you so much, King, for the sub. I super appreciate your continued support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. But yes. Let's see here. Hello, Canary. How you doing, my dear? Thank you again for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, Alex. Glad to bad you here. You're wow. Glad to have you here. I think my mouth tried to say glad to be here, but that's incorrect. I mean, I am, but... Anyway, we're off to a great start. Hello, Doc Tiki, how you doing? Hello, Sin, Thalia, Ol Z, Data Bob. Welcome, welcome. Old raids, yes, that's going to be our focus for the day. I've got multiple I need to do, and I'm including mythic dungeons in that as well, because they're weekly lockouts. So in my mind, it's basically just a mini raid. To be real. But I have various quests that I would really like to get out of my list here. From raids that I've just, the skip quests that I've just never finished, and I've been holding onto them forever, and they're in my way. So we're gonna do those. Hey there, Kraken. I hit 53 mounts obtainable on one character. Congrats, Thalia! That's awesome. That's a lot of mounts if you really think about it. Like, it may not feel like it because there's like over 1,000 in the game. But, I mean, 53 mounts. Put all those in one stable. That's a full stable right there. So congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. What should we start with here? We have Nighthold, Emerald Nightmare, Mythic. So it's going to be kind of a smattering of all kinds of raids. Mostly for these quests, also for some of my weeklies that I need to get done, etc. So let's just start at the top here. Tomb of Sargeras. I already did normal. Looks like we also need to do mythic. So we'll go down there and do Tomb of Sargeras on mythic. So I'm about half done with that quest. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Some old raids and some mythic dungeons. Various difficulties of raids. And mostly for the quests. We'll see if we get any drops. You never know. We'll see. We're just gonna do it and see what happens. Soon to be 500 next year, am I right? I mean, hey, it's feasible if you really work for it. And I did the majority of my initial mount collecting in VoD. And I hit the 400... Was it 400 or 350? Whichever mount one was available, highest mount achievement was available in VoD. That was really hard to get. Whichever the highest one was then, I actually had hit that one. And people were like, you can't do that, it's not available. I'm like, but it is though, I just got it. They're like, how the hell? I'm like, persistence. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's see. I needed this on. Let's see, I already did normal, so I need mythic. Dungeon raid difficulty, mythic. In we go. Okay. Ooh. So besides then, I've not really done a lot of super hard mount grinding because I've gotten ahead of it to that point where I don't even need to grind for the new achievement, because the new achievements they put out are pretty low bar for collectors, to be honest. Like, they're really high for new folks, but for folks that are still playing and have been playing, you kind of get them by default. So, I just gotta set goals every day, otherwise I run circles in Valdragon. Yep, that would do it. Having goals definitely helps. Thank you so much for the resub, Water Goddess. 14 months, dang. I can't believe it's been subbed to me for that long. Thank you so much, I super appreciate it. Just thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. Thank you! And for those of you that are all here early too, I am indeed changing my schedule next week. Like this part of the stream, the 12:30 to 3 PST that you're used to, that part's staying. But then we'll have a 3.5 hour break and a quote-unquote second stream from 6:30 to 9 will be starting up. So another 2.5 hour for a total of 5 hours a day. It would be one long stream if I could do that, but I can't because of work, so. The second stream I won't ever see, I'm in bed. It's all good. I know I'll have probably a different crowd in the evening. I'll catch the evening crew. So, that's okay. At least I'll be here for the morning part. Well, morning. It's afternoon, but I call it the morning stream. I got impatient farming purple seeds for Mountain 10-2, so once I hit the renown where I could buy them, I just bought them. Hey, at least you have that option. I am glad that that's going to be an option, because I can guarantee you I will not get any mounts on my own from that. I will have to buy them all. Which is fine. I'm very pleased that you have that option. I really hope they keep doing it, because farming mounts until your eyes bleed for years on end because your luck is bad is just abysmal. Like, if you can't get it within the lifetime of an expansion while it's current, you know, assuming you're doing current content, there's something wrong. Not on you, and you know, I mean, like us. I mean, just like RNG is bad, like the design type of thing. There's something wrong. You said 6 p.m. PST for the second stream? Correct, yes. That's 6:30. 6:30 to 9. But roughly 6 if you wanted to be here right on time. So 3.5 hours after the first part of the stream. 'Cause in my mind, it's just a continuation. But I have to have that middle break because of work. Because my hours got cut down and I can only work 2 hours a week now. So that's great. And it's like from 3:30 to 5:30. Blech. But still. I've gotten 2 mounts from that, of the seeds I got from the quest line. Nice! Congrats! That's awesome. I haven't gotten any, but that's only because I haven't done much with it. I don't plan to for a while, but you all know that. Are you excited for the patch next week? I am indeed. There's not really anything I'll be doing with it, except maybe follower dungeons, but not for a while. So nothing really changes for me, to be honest. But yes, it is pretty exciting. Always exciting when a new patch drops. And there's a new Twitch drop, too. I kind of forgot that was a thing. Drop. So there's the new drop. I think it's a TCG toy? It looks like a TCG toy, a trading card game toy, the old ones that you can't get anymore unless you pay like thousands of dollars or whatever. I think it's TCG. But what about reclaiming Gilneas? Unless there's a FOMO aspect to it, I probably won't bother with it for quite some time. I have a lot of other things to focus on. I'm trying to do all the Dragonflight quests before I fully move on, but it's like 1 billion of them. Yeah, there's a lot of quests in Dragonflight. A lot. Not as much as Shadowlands and BFA, but we're also not done with the expansion either, so they could still add a lot more. Oh, there we go. It is not enough time, but I hope the extra streaming will be enjoyable and also helpful. Same. I hope so as well. I'm looking forward to being able to stream more. I do enjoy it. Canary, I talked to her this morning in Discord, and she was like, "Are you excited?" I was like, I mean, yes, but it doesn't really feel like it's going to be any different. It's just, in my mind, it's just longer streaming, even though there's the break in the middle. Which is probably fine, because to be honest, maybe that break will be needed for me, because I know when I hit the 6-hour mark, like in a row, I tend to get grumpy. So, like, my batteries are drained by that point. But I am looking forward to it. And I'm hoping the increased stream hours will help, I don't know, boost the channel. Start getting more people. And more subs and all that, because, you know, being completely frank with you, I would like to make good money with streaming here. I would like to go full-time streamer, like officially, and not have to deal with constantly being laid off or getting my hours decreased, or like, I mean, this is what, like 3 different jobs in the past 2 years because of that sort of stuff. I'm getting so tired of it, man. It's getting so old. And none of it's like I quit. All of it was me getting like laid off, or yeah. So it's like I enjoy streaming so much more. So hopefully we can get to that point where I can at least be stable with streaming. I would like that a lot. And I think it helps too that I already have almost 5 years now of experience with YouTube. Not in terms of streaming, but I have something to compare to, because I know a lot of folks are like, streaming is really hard. I'm like, if I only streamed and had never done YouTube content, it probably is. But coming from YouTube content creation, where I make guides that take hours, days, weeks, sometimes skipping sleeping at night to make sure I get this video out, and the video doesn't do well because my only source is ad revenue unless I want to sell out and do product placement that I don't even agree with. You know what I mean? Like that, it's so much harder, I feel like, to do that. Whereas Twitch has been a godsend. I get on, I'm not scripted, I just talk to you guys like we're friends, I play the video game, and we have fun. And I'm like, I like this so much more. So, I'm not quitting YouTube by any means. I'm still gonna be making videos. It's just, you get my point, I hope. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to get that since I'm on CD from attaching a Twitch account to my BNet. Well, it'll be up for a week. You'll have a whole week once it starts. It doesn't start until next week when the patch launches. So 16th to the 23rd for the drop thingy, and it's only 7 days for the Twitch cooldown thingy, right? So you should be good. And it's only 4 hours, so that's not bad. Hopefully I clicked everything. I'm very bad about forgetting to click things in this raid. Yeah, I see them all. Good. Hubby was running through FL Firelands for the staff quest and got stuck on Shannock's part, and I helped him since I was stuck at the same part. We've been running it together until the last part of the line because only one person get the essences of the bosses. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Shannock's part is the only part that you can't do solo. You can, but you have to do some really, like, cheesy ways to be able to do it. So, glad you were able to help him. Good evening. Has anyone tried the follower dungeons that is coming next week on PTR? I wonder if the XP from the dungeons is good. I wanted to level a couple alts without huge wait times. I haven't tried it myself. I don't even know if you do get XP. I'm hoping you do, because even if it's... I know this is going to sound crazy, but even if you get half as much XP from dungeoning with a follower dungeon than you do a random dungeon, I'd still do it for leveling. Because I wouldn't have to put up with people. So, I don't know. I haven't done it. I've heard good things, but everyone I've talked to hasn't tried a low-level character, so I don't know. We'll find out. Boop. So your second stream will start about 9 p.m. my time, 3 hours after your first stream, right? 3.5 hours, yes. Because I'll end at 3 p.m. Pacific, and then I'll start back up, which is the same time. So the first stream is the same time as I'm doing now. And then the second stream will be 6:30 to 9 Pacific. But I'll have the schedule actually made soon. I hadn't made the schedule yet on Twitch, you know, with the one with the link that'll time zone change for you. I hadn't done it yet just because I didn't want to confuse anyone, because I'm not doing that change until next week. I can't yet. My hours haven't changed completely yet. So, otherwise I'd just start it now. But alas. Right here. On the drop list isn't until 16th January. It starts 16th. Also cracking, I'm sorry about the jobs. Yep, it wasn't until the 16th, so you got plenty of time. It's okay. It's just how it is. Ever since, it's just been kind of in my life in a nutshell. Every job or college or, you know, IRL thing, if you want to call it that I've had to do is always met with some sort of, like, resistance or something that I can't control. Like, the college literally shutting down even though they've been open for over 100 years. Or the company that I've been, you know, that I was doing marketing for, going bankrupt and having to fire everybody despite being open for like 60 years. Like, it's like stuff like that. And I'm constantly being caught into that. And now I'm seeing apparently Twitch is laying off 500 people of their own staff. And I'm like, if Twitch goes under, I'm gonna freaking throw a fit. I'm gonna shoot something, I swear. Like, dude, I'm so tired of this. Finally getting caught up in something good, only to have it go under, out of my control. Like, it's one thing if I was like a horrible person and getting fired or something. Okay. But when it's stuff that, like, I have no control over, I'm gonna slap someone. I will shoot something together with you. Twitch goes under, right? Like, I'd have to pick up, I don't know what I'd do. YouTube streaming, I guess? It's just, I don't know. The Twitch platform in terms of streaming is just so much better despite their terrible rates. Oh well. But I've been seeing all these people getting laid off at the beginning of this year. My own hours reduced. And then seeing that, and I'm like, Twitch? So help me. We'll find out though. Woof. I'll probably be on kind of an insomniac anyway. All good, Data Bob. I'll be here either way. And I'm hoping, I haven't tested it yet, obviously, but I'm hoping the 6:30 to 9, the evening stream, goes well in terms, did I not loot all that? Yeah, I did. In terms of, I don't know what you want to call it, internet stability? Because, like, I noticed, like, after 10 p.m. for me, my internet becomes a little too unstable to stream. Like, I don't have any issues playing games, but the streaming part, as you know, streaming's quite intensive. Wait, am I in Mythic? I'm in Mythic, aren't I? Shit. Let me jump off and get more damage out on him. I've been doing a lot of normals lately. Because he's, I might not do Mythical Jaden. Mythical Jaden sucks. It's not that he's hard, but like, he does the, I just call it the purple ping pong balls. That's a pain in the butt. So they hit way too fast. Anyway. Good evening, Guru. How you doing? Glad to have you here. It's not just Twitch, it's MGM and Prime Video as well. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot of places. That's what I meant, like a lot of places. Even Hasbro is doing it, Twitch is doing it, various movie companies are doing it. Like, are we dying? Is something going on I'm not aware of? What's going on here? Hello TMI, how you doing? Glad to have you here. I think we're just at one of those points in economically speaking where it's a shift. I should have done more damage. That's okay. Okay. I gotta wait for the purple balls. We're dying. I feel it. Right. Okay, purple ball. It's these right here. These. Because he keeps spawning them over and over and over, and he's not supposed to do this many. There's the next one over here. Oh no, it was aimed a little wrong. Damn it. I'm not gonna bother with him. He doesn't drop him out, and I don't need him for the quest. I only needed the Guardian, which I already did. I'm not gonna fight with that right now. I got other things to do. Let's see. I need Taurus, normal, heroic. Normal and heroic. Okay. Khadgar, will you kick me out? Can you bring me out? Since 2020? Yeah, exactly. He's that jerk anyways. Exactly. Thank you so much for the raid, Met. Super appreciate it. Glad to have you here. Welcome, raiders. Yes. And the dang emotes on Twitch keep breaking. Are you seeing that? Driving me crazy. I reloaded like 4 times to try to fix it. So apologies if weird icons keep showing up. It's because the emotes keep breaking, and I don't know what that's about. Unsuspecting Hippo sent us over. Well, thank you. Thank you, Hippo. I appreciate it. And welcome, Met. Welcome, all raiders. Welcome, Misty. How you doing? Glad to have you here. I can do heroic, whatever you call this thing, while I'm here. This dungeon. Excellent. Mrs. Rock Guru, good to see you. Yes. Glad people know each other. That's always nice to see. There it goes. Looks like it fixed itself. Twitch has been having some issues. But yeah, welcome raiders. Glad to have y'all. Kick back, relax. Grab a hot drink or cold drink or whatever the temperature you prefer. We're gonna do some old raids and dungeons for a little bit. The word latte had me at the get-go. Awesome. Yes. I haven't made one yet, but when we go on ad break in about, I don't know, 30 minutes, I'm gonna go make me a coconut white chocolate latte. It's gonna be delicious. And it's still a latte even though it has chocolate in it because it's just chocolate flavor. It's not actual chocolate. Sugar-free stuff. Because I'm that person. How about a lukewarm drink? I mean, if that's what you prefer. Okay. Excellent. Guess I can pull that off my bars. There we go. I made a SF blended vanilla. It is so yummy. Delicious. That sounds delicious. I like me some good vanilla. Vanilla anything's pretty good, to be honest. I like a lot of flavors, though. I'm pretty easygoing when it comes. So I was like, well, actually, I like chocolate more. No, well, it'll be vanilla. No. Tea for me? Yes. Also, make sure y'all stay hydrated, speaking of. Water is good for you. Let's go, Mav. I use vanilla non-dairy creamer. Nice. Yeah, I use heavy whipping cream, but just a little bit. And then for the flavoring, I use the Tyranni's sugar-free syrups. Those are really good, and since they're not so packed with the sugar, they don't make me feel ill or leave a film of sugar on my teeth. Too much sugar gives me headaches, so I just cut out as much as possible. There we go. I love when I can get vanilla and chocolate blended. Oh yeah, absolutely. They're just good together. Delicious. It's so creamy and yummy. I would overdo the whipping cream. I do half the time. And it's heavy whipping cream, so it's like the super thick stuff. The kind that if you leave for too long, it'll start turning into butter or buttermilk. I mean, it takes a while for it to hit that point, but it's the good kind. And I use a little frother, so a milk frother, to whip it and make it fluffier inside the cup. That way, when I put the hot coffee in, it blends into it and makes it all fluffy and frothy. It's quite delicious. Adding that little $5 milk frother was the best thing ever. I put a dab of heavy whipping cream in my coffee too. Yeah, it's good stuff. I love oat milk. I do too, but I've been trying to find a better brand. I don't like Silk. I don't like the Nature's Best or whatever. I haven't really liked a lot of them. And this place I get coffee from sometimes. I like theirs, and they use actually the Kirkland brand from Costco. But I keep forgetting to grab it because I don't go to Costco very often. Maybe like once a year. Stock up on meat, so they have good meat. I keep forgetting. Wow, Stream Elements, you're a little late today. I was wondering when it was gonna wake up. That's funny. Thank you so much, Space Cat, for the sub. Super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Excellent. Alright, that's done. Okay, so let's see, we did that. We still have Emerald Nightmare. We could do Night Hold. We're doing a smattering. Let's see, we need to do normal 10 version Eye of Eternity. I have all these like raid quests. Sepulchre are the first ones. Ooh, we won't be doing that one anytime soon. Maybe I'll go ahead and delete that one. I tried that. It didn't go over so hot. Pick that one up later. Okay. Nyalotha. Go ahead and delete that, because I was not successfully able to kill N'Zoth, even on Elefar. Aberrus, Slay Sarkarith. We'll delete that too. Can't delete that one, can I? I can! They made it so I can actually delete the callings from Shadowlands now. That's nice. You used to not be able to do that. Let's see. Eternal Palace. Yeah, that's the profession quest. Sargeras, normal. I did normal. I did mythic. Let's see. Let's pop over to Nighthold. We're not far from that. I need to do mythic, heroic, and normal. Okay. Can do. I can do that. We're not far from there, so we'll just fly over. Anywho, where are we at here? I feel like I need a brother to frother up my hot coffee game. My hot chocolate game. Definitely get a frother. Just one of those. Just look for a milk frother. Like, you don't even need a big fancy hot frother or steamer machine. Because, like, my coffee machine does steam and froth milk. But it's a pain in the anus to use that part of the system. And you gotta clean it, and it's, like, really hard to clean. And I hate it. So I went and found... It was, like, $5. This little tiny... It's about the size of a whisk. And it's just a little button you push on top. And it goes, whee! And it just froths it. It's kind of like the baby version of an immersion blender. But it's just got a little tiny whisk on the end that vibrates. And it was $5, and it's like a big game changer. I highly recommend grabbing one. See, that's Court of Stars. We need Nighthold. So, definitely recommend grabbing a milk frother. Raid. We'll start with normal. Hey, maybe we'll get a mount. A couple of these. I don't have the Nighthold mount, and I don't have the whatever you call it. I guess the mount for Mantoris only drops on Mythic, and we're not going to do the Mythic. Although, I think I finished the skip for Mythic. Yeah, because these are normal, heroic, normal, and heroic. I think I finished the Mythic skip. I haven't even used that yet. I should do that. We'll do Mythic and Taurus too if I have the skip. Because ANR is really only a problem, if I recall correctly, on Mythic. Normal and heroic doesn't seem to be an issue. So, yeah, we'll do that. I have a coupon for a free macadamia milk. Ooh, macadamia milk's good. That is a good point. I've had good macadamia milk. It's really hard to find, though. At least for me, it is. Yeah, I like the Oatly the most, but it's like $5 here. I've heard good things about Chobani oat, but I also don't mind Power Oat. I don't have a lot of oat milk options around here for some reason. Most of that stuff I have to find at like a health food store. And you know, they charge you an arm, a leg, a heart, and your firstborn child for anything there. I'll have to see if I can't find that. There we go. Yeah, they are handy and cute. They are indeed. Tiny and handy, yeah. I thought you only had to get the skip once to have it work on all levels. Nope, it's per difficulty, and you have to do it the raid 4 times, I think, before you finish the quest to unlock it. So, nope. It only unlocks the difficulty you picked the quest up on. Each one is separate. I wish it was for all of them. Like if you did Mythic unlock, it would unlock all of them, but, you know. Macadamia nuts are expensive too. I use almond milk. They're very expensive. They're my favorite though. I love macadamia nuts. They're so good. Oatly is so expensive here. I feel like it is here. I recognize the brand, but I don't remember buying it much, and that might be why. Don't recall. Bought a gift voucher for 100 euros, but it turns out that you can't buy a subscription with it. Aww! I'm sorry, Com. That's a bummer. Well, at least you have it to buy other things with now, right? Splurge a little, I guess. That's a bummer. It's like $8 for half a gallon. Really? Maybe that's why I haven't bought it. Like, I feel like I've bought it before, but it's been a hot minute. That must be why. I don't remember the reason. Dang. That's some expensive oat milk. And some of that, too, like, I don't know why it's so expensive. Oat milk is not hard to make. You can literally make your own oat milk. Like, you know when you make, oatmeal and all that milky, frothy extra, the water part of it, that's oat milk, like original oat milk. That's how you get it. Of course they add stuff, you know, for the store-bought stuff, but generally speaking, that's oat milk. I know my grandma, when her family fell on hard times, that's what, and they had no way to get milk of any sort. I know that's what she fed my uncle when they needed milk for the baby. It was oat milk. It's actually very good for you too. I love it. It's delicious. So it's a good alternative if you wanted to make it yourself. Or you could just eat the oatmeal. There's that too. It should be cheaper than cow milk, right? Oat milk is very easy to make. So I was always a little baffled by that. We go. Boop. Okay. 523, half a gallon Oatly at local store here in Northern California. Yeah, that's still, like, that's not too bad, but only half a gallon though. I feel like you'd go through that too quick. I don't know. $5 isn't too bad. I have no idea what it is here. Alright. Up we go. Nighthold takes a hot minute. Wonder how many old raids we'll get through. We'll see. Because I don't usually do them very often on stream, just because since I only stream in 2.5-hour segments, they can take a hot minute to, you know, you don't get very much done, it feels like. So I can't run them over and over. But we'll see. We'll see. So we'll get through all the Legion ones. And it looks like I have a few elsewhere to do too. Whoa. Stretch. Okay. I guess I might as well do a full clear. Most of these bosses, I already have all the stuff from them. I used to do this raid a lot back when it was current, because that's back when I was still raiding, so I have a lot of the transmog from these. Alright. I love Nighthold, it's so pretty. I wish it was like a usable city. Nice. Got an alternate ID. Is that the non-tier version? It is. Nice. Very good. Locked. Eh. Open sesame. There we go. Might as well do a full clear. Might get something interesting, you never know. Let's see, do I need anything off of this dude? Auger. No. But I could take the tier gloves though. All my horde characters would live in Suramar instead of Orgrimmar in a heartbeat. Oh, same. Same! No questions asked, man. Suramar is gorgeous. Same with Silvermoon when it gets updated in the future. And I really hope too that they start adding more main city amenities. I don't really like that they purposely remove things from cities to make you stay only in the new one. Or like, you know, in Stormwind or Orgrimmar. I don't know, that just feels lame to me. I don't want to have to stay there. I want to choose my city. That's part of the RPG feeling, you know? It's like choosing a home. But, whatever. Where do you live in Northern Cali? Near Sacramento. Oh, nice. I've got family near Sacramento. I haven't been down in California in quite some time, though. Been a long time. Oh, okay. I'm so mad at myself. I was on a Horde toon doing Najatar for rep, and I watched Fabius spawn and do his thing, and I couldn't do anything about it because I don't have the toy yet, and I don't have the camera on that toon. I didn't know who had it. Oh no, you don't have the toy! Oh! Well, my recommendation then would be to go get that toy. That's a bummer. Am I in combat? I am. Who am I in combat with? You. Get out of here. Don't want to stay in combat because then I can't mount. Yeah, that's extremely painful, seeing Fabius spawn like that, because that was a rough one. I had to have people help me get that. I camped and waited and camped, and I don't know if I was getting phased around or what, but I never saw him in the entirety of me being there, and I spent a lot of time in Najatar. I mean, I even did the meta twice. And I still need to do the rep for my Horde character. Specifically, not really the rep. I have the rep. It's the leveling the followers. I need to finish that at some point, because apparently the Alliance side doesn't count for the Horde side, which aggravates me to no end. About 90% of BFA stuff is like that, but still. A little north of there, actually. Nice. Yes, more portals wouldn't hurt. Right? Portals and Barber. Like, that's... Portals, Barber, Void Storage, and Auction House if it doesn't have it. Most cities at least have Auction House. But, yeah, they just add those things, we'd be in good condition. I mean, imagine seeing Silvermoon's portal room. Oh! It'd be gorgeous if they put the same amount of effort into that like they did with the Orgrimmar or Stormwind ones. Beautiful. Just imagine it as this big floating spire, and then all along it is just all these portals. It'd be beautiful. I'd use it. I'd use that instead of frickin' Stormwind. I don't even actually like Stormwind. Oh well. Let's see, that exact thing happened to me, and then I was mad. I was on a mad quest to get the toy and get that mount. Yeah, no kidding. I've still not got Fabius. I have no idea where it spawns. It spawns in like, what, 3 or 4 different locations? It's very fast. You gotta be like there, basically, when it's up. Take a picture with a selfie, the selfie camera, and then you can, then it's yours. But he will not take his sweet time. He'll just kind of like pad away at first, but then he'll go back in. He's out up for like a total of 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. But you know, if you're on the other side of the zone, probably gonna miss him. So he's very easy to miss. Similar to the Void Talon, where the portal is like a gazillion different locations and it's only active for 5 minutes. So, you know. I can't seem to spawn any of the missions on the 2 tunes that have the camera. I did send it to that tune since it's a BOA item. Well, that's good. At least you got that part. But yeah, it definitely takes a while for those mission tables. I don't miss mission table stuff. And I'm still doing some of it on my rogue. And the Kyrian stuff. Blah. Twice is too much Kraken, but I respect the grind and dedication. I mean, I liked Najatar and Mechagon a lot. If I was absolutely bored out of my mind, I'd probably do them a 3rd time. I liked those metas. Okay. Up to the Night Spire. Have you not got the camera as a toy yet? Nope. Nope. Water Goddess didn't. Hasn't been able to get the missions to spawn, I guess, so, which sucks. I don't even remember getting the toy, to be honest. It was so long ago now. I did that when it was current. Alright, Ellison. Yeah, from Ellison. So we need to do Heroic, Mythic, and Normal. Alright. We do that. We need to do Blackrock. We need to do Emerald Nightmare. We need to do a lot of different dungeons. And Taurus. Or raids, I mean. Eternal Palace. I can do part of that one. That's for a profession quest. Do you have any plans to update your alt spreadsheet? It'll be updated with the new race. Probably in pre-patch, but there's no additions I need to make to it otherwise, so that'd be the only update. I'm still using the same one that's available to the public. Oh yeah, I thought if you got the camera, it is just a toy for your whole account. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember it being a BOA item. But it's been a long time, so I can't help with that one, I'm afraid. Are you ready? Yeah, she is. But yeah, for the spreadsheet, there's really no changes to be made besides adding the new race that's going to come in pre-patch. Or, well, it wouldn't be pre-patch, it'd be live probably. Well, it might be pre-patch. I don't know. Depends on when they open up the new allied race. But whenever that happens, that'll be the one thing I add. Mirror you. Nice. Hey, I got the tier version of that ID. Neat. It is, because I don't remember doing it on any other character. Well, I don't even remember it on my main, but there's a guide on WoW ahead. You need to follow a quest line, get some items, kill a colorful basilisk, and you get the toy. Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, definitely look it up, Water Goddess, and make sure you're doing it right, because and don't have the wrong information or something, just in case, because I've done that. Done things where I've been told one thing, so I just do it, assume the person that told me was right, only to not get it for months, and then look it up and realize, ah, they were wrong. Ah, I've wasted my time. Hello, Dark Omen, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Can I post a link, please? Sure, go ahead. Camera is a BOA item and can be upgraded to the toy version by a mission reward from WoD tables. Interesting. See, I don't remember that part of it. I just remember the part Demonia's talking about. Interesting. Oh, maybe they changed it. Who knows? On the guides, but I found on Wowhead. Crystal clarity. Well, hopefully that helps. Thank you, Guru. I've been streaming 14 chill content in the mornings and kind of enjoying it. Nice! Good. Hopefully that's going good. Hopefully that pays off for you and it goes well. Same, I don't remember doing that either. I got the quest in Stormwind for the camera toy. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've done it. So I don't remember. I don't remember it taking very long. But yeah, definitely look into it, Water Goddess. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe something got changed somewhere. Who knows? Right. This guy has way too much health. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, definitely do. I'd hate for you to go months and months and only to find out that it was changed or something. Blizzard likes to do that. They like to be like, yeah, that's not how you get this anymore. Changed. Like, alright. There we go. Yeah, the filters are separate from the toy. I've had the toy for a long time, but you get this filters separately. I just finished that, actually. I didn't even know the filters were a thing. I remember doing the quest, taking pictures everywhere, and I have 2 cameras in my quest stuff. Nice. There we go. Okay. Whoop. Now we need to go back out. If I remember, none of you actually port me out. Yeah, which is so irritating. I don't know why just Ramoth. He must not like me or something. Okay, I have to jump. For real, I've been looking up so many things for Legion collectibles lately. They made so many changes. Yeah, that's kind of been the frustration I've found over the years as a collector. They really like to kind of micromanage stuff. Like, I appreciate them wanting to make things easier or, like, fixing things, but it feels like a little micromanaging on some sides, where it's like, did that really need to be changed? Making sure I aim myself properly. If you ever jump off this to leave, don't jump into the fountain. You can't jump back out. There's an invisible wall. Yeah. But that's another reason why I like doing a lot of expansion stuff after it's not current anymore. Because usually all those changes and things are fixed and out and done. Drives me crazy. Well. Okay, so we did normal. Now I need to do heroic. I need to clean out my bags. I'll do that inside. Here we go! Beautiful. Alrighty. We'll do it on Heroic, and then we'll do it on Mythic too, and this one's very doable on Mythic. Unlike Tomb. I mean, you can do Mythic, kill Jaden, it's just, you really gotta line yourself up with his ping pong balls, and it's so frustrating. He does it way too long. I do not like that phase. So, I just kind of skip it half the time. Since he doesn't drop him out until I actually care about farming Mog, which won't be until after 11-0, so... Make sure to hydrate. It's good for you. There we are. Nice. Come here, you. Boop. Oh, hello. Alright, here we go. Now we gotta wait for everybody. love the night hold. It's so pretty here. I love how, like, arcane it is. Like, I love arcane stuff. And it has, arcane was one of those magics that really has a wide variety because it's technically a very neutral power. So, you know, you got everything from, like, Vrykul and Titans and Keepers and Norse mythology, basically, to elves and elementals and, you know, all that stuff. Nice variety. Hello, Chandrius. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. There we go. All right. Next. Dang, you got the illusion. Yeah, I get it a lot. It's really kind of a slap in the face because I needed that for a long time and it refused to drop no matter how many times I farmed it. And then I did it with either Canary or Silver. She got it and then traded it to me. And then ever since then, I've gotten it frequently. And I'm just like, Blizzard, you're spiting me here. I love your video on making a solo multi-faction guild. Well, thank you, Chandrius. Happy to help, and I'm glad you liked it. Appreciate the compliment. There we go. Nice. I love this boss. He's got a frame glitch. Watch how he dies. He skips a few frames. He's dead. It cracks me up. It's been broken like that for quite a while, and I love it. Makes me happy. A few frames? Yeah, he skips quite a few. He just alive dead. Just poof. Like those cartoons where they're standing up and suddenly flat on their face. That's the whole animation. I know, right? I don't know why it's so funny. It's just one of those things. It's pretty great. Alrighty, Rue. Luckily, Nighthold really doesn't take too long. It's a big raid, but not like so big it feels egregious. What level is my tune versus the dungeon? Well, I am level 70, and this raid is 45. So, I think technically all the mobs are 46 elite, because it's a raid. So, this is a Legion raid. All he needs is X's on his eyes and a swirly above his head. Exactly. Oh, so true. Alright. Yum. There we go. Might as well do another full clear. Oh yeah, I need to clean up my bags. I'll do that after this boss. I'm here, you splat. Exactly. Just insta-death. Which is funny and kind of fitting that boss, too. Nice. I technically only need Elisand. Although I think I have to do a full clear to get to Elisand anyways. That's fine. Doing the whole raid, there's actually mounts at the end of this dungeon, or raid, so 2 of them on Mythic. I don't have either of them. There we go. Nice. Should have the ad break pop up here soon. Whenever the ad break pops up here in a minute or a few, it's late sometimes. We'll do a short coffee break. Go make some coffee. The green one drops on all difficulties except LFR, I think. Correct. And the orangey one is the one that pops up on Mythic. You can get both of them on Mythic, which is pretty cool. I like when they do that. So it's the green and the orangish one. Drop off a Goldan. And Goldan on Mythic is very doable now, which is nice. I like teal. I don't think we have a teal Infernal. We have a blue one, though. The Infernal mounts are still a little... Well, I guess I can't say they're new anymore. They feel new. Yep, looks like we got an ad break coming in 20 seconds. So after this boss here, let me clean out my bags, because those are a little on the full side. And then we'll go on a coffee break whenever that ad break actually kicks in. Vendor, vendor, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oops, I didn't want to vendor that. I forgot to dump my anima. That's okay. Vendor, 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 vendor. You gonna kick in there, ad break? I wish I could control those manually. Oh, T! Got you. Is that an octopus bat? Octopus bat? Oh, you mean my avatar? No, it's a... have you ever seen the, Dumbo octopus? Look those up. They're super cute. They have fins on their head that look like ears. There it is. There's the ad break. Ad break. Coffee break. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back, and you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on the timer. I'm sorry. Usually for those of you that don't see it, usually I add that and add a timer. I got distracted. I'm sorry. Man, what happened with the dang emotes? Good gravy. They've been breaking. Anyway, I'm back, obviously. Looks like the ad breaks over, so. Thank you so much, 7th Page, for the sub. Super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Move those over. There we go. Okay. I love the idea, or I haven't seen, but it's really cute. The Dumbo octopus is absolutely adorable, so if you haven't seen it, definitely look them up. They're a lot more, like, chibified than I am, if you can believe that. I'm more of a kraken shape, but that's where the inspiration comes from. Those are cute. I love the idea of an octopus bat. It sounds equally as terrifying as it is cute. Yeah, that sounds... They're not cute, but it reminds me of the vampire squid. If you've never seen a vampire squid, look that up too. It's one of those deep sea squids, and it's legit a vampire, I think. It's either that one is legitimately a vampire, and that's how it feeds, or it just looks like a vampire, and that's why it got its name. It's been a hot minute. Hey, got some IDs. Excellent. I just came back to WoW after a decade of not playing. Wow! You're gone a long time, Chandrius. That's impressive. It's so different and better. Good. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know this is blasphemy right here, but I personally enjoy newer WoW compared to old WoW too, so it's okay. Shh, don't tell anyone. Glad you're enjoying it, though. But yeah, a lot has changed. So, what's the last... That would have been Kata? Kata Mop? Whatever the last expansion was then. That's a long time, man. Ocean creatures in general, especially deep ocean. Terrifying, but lovely. I'm obsessed. Yes. I've always loved the deep ocean sea creatures. They're so fascinating. Very interesting. Welcome back. Thank you. And yeah, I don't know what's up with these... It looks cleaner on the stream in the stream chat window than it does in the actual browser chat. 'Cause man, that's a mess. I don't know what's up with that. Chrome's having some issues, I guess. Oh yeah, the vamp squid, I forgot, right? Yeah, that thing's gnarly looking. I'm at combat, I should wait for these guys. Just you two? Perfect. Close to the end of Kata. Now, you've been away for quite some time, my friend. I hope you enjoy the new WoW, because that's basically what it is compared to Kata. Woof. Yeah, when they started the talent sticks, I was out. Yeah, understandable. Well, I hope you enjoy the new talent system. It's way better than the talent tic-tac-toe, as I like to call it. Way better. It's been working out really well, and I've been really enjoying it myself. Here we go. Alright, Croesus. Yes, this is a Legion raid. Ironically, though, all of my favorite expansions happened after you left. Oh no. Here we go. Up we go. I'm gonna reload that browser. Hold on a second. I can't even read what people are saying. The emotes are just freaking out. There it goes. There they go. It must be the animated ones. See how they're all like broken on the screen? That's so weird. I've never had that before. I swear, there's always something wrong. Luckily, it's nothing game breaking. It looks complicated, but I can start up a new tune on a different faction to get used to it. Well, that's good. Yes. Yeah, bro, Miss Legion and BFA, right? Ah, those are two of my top... Legion's my top favorite. Number 1 expansion. And BFA... Honestly, it'd probably be my number 2. Number 2 or number 3. Excuse me. My stomach's empty, so it's complaining.
Emotional, damn it!
I don't think any of the changes over the years would have stopped me from playing. It was just the fact of no computer sub money time issues over the years. Yeah, that'd definitely do it. That would definitely do it. And yeah, I'm pretty much the same way. I complain, and sometimes I feel like quitting, but... yeah, I usually get over it. My complaints are pretty minor, and they're mostly with more or less how the devs do things as opposed to like how the game is itself. So, you know. Oh, I actually do need something from this chickie. I need Helm of the First Seed Conqueror. I need my Paladin Helm. Yeah. Oh, we'll see if she drops it. It's so cold in here, and this nice hot mug of coffee is nice in my hand. What class is your tune? You're tearing through it so fast I can't tell. I'm a Paladin. I'm a currently Retribution Paladin. El Paladino. There we go. Pally Wally. I'll never quit. Either this game dies or I do. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Data Bob. Same. Same. Come on, Ellison, let's go. RP, 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 RP. There she goes. Can you change specs in like Kata? Yep, you can change them on the fly. They don't cost anything. They removed the cost. You can just change them whenever and wherever you want. And same with talents. You can change them anywhere at any point. I mean, not out of combat, of course, but you know. So, which is nice. Used to only be able to change talents in cities. And if you wanted to use them out of a city, you had to use a book, a tome. I don't miss that. I think even if the game died, I would still play it. Would you need a sub still? Well, when I say if the game dies, I mean like physically shuts off. So you wouldn't need a sub if it doesn't even exist. Let's see. Font of Night. Up we go. But I don't foresee that happening anytime soon, honestly, if ever, because World of Warcraft is really one of Blizzard's major pillars, if not the most major pillar, I would think, of their franchises that they have. It feels pretty vital. So if WoW goes like actually down permanently, I would feel that Blizzard might be not far behind it, if that were the case. Like, servers go down, dies. Yep, exactly. Dead. If it died, I might try to build a private server. World of Warcraft is immortal. It is indeed. Yeah, honestly, if WoW ever completely went kaputs, I'd just play something else. I'd probably become like a, I don't know, Pokemon streamer or something. I'd play our other RPGs, like, you know, BG3, Knights of the Old Republic. I'd just play other games. If I had to pick another MMO, it would be Elder Scrolls. But honestly, I'm not an MMO person. As funny as that is, I just really love Warcraft as a franchise. So, you know. Alright, you're finally ready, Gul'dan. Let's do this. My sister and I joked that we were going to be in the old folks' home playing WoW with each other. I mean, you joke, but that's a highly likely reality. It really is. Come on, Gul'dan, you're done. Go to the next phase, please. You're done, sir. Let's go! Gotta wait for him. This Eye of Amanthul is really cool, though. Honestly, I think it's a shame we killed the Nightwell. I think we really could have used it. I didn't agree with that choice in Legion. Like, yes, let's destroy one of the most major power sources on the planet that we could use to, I don't know, make things better? Whatever. What a fun way to live out my last years, right? Hey, I got the breastplate I needed. Neat. Cool. Alright. So we did normal, we did heroic, now we're gonna do it on mythic. Okay. Beep! Whee! I first played WoW back in vanilla when I was in high school, and I've played it on and off my entire life since then. Couldn't really imagine a life without this game at this point. Yeah, pretty much same. Pretty much same. I've been playing pretty consistently since 2013. So, over a decade now myself. Started in, officially stuck around in 5.2. I was off and on from vanilla through MOP. I would start, you know, in the first of the expansion and play for a week or a month and then quit. But, there we go. Mythic. But yeah. Officially stuck around in MOP. Which is funny, because I actually don't like MOP. Hello, Manic Crazy Gold. How you doing? Glad to have you here. I am burpy today. Good grief. Good thing I can burp quietly. Enemy, how are you so strong, you? I found all the flower collectibles. Exactly. I know what I'm doing here. The power of collectibles on my side. I'm a paladin. I have the power of God in anime. Isn't that how that works? Noise. Onwards. Alright. Yeah, I don't need to clean up my bags yet. Not that I can anyways. Not till I can mount. I mean, technically I can if I summon like Jarvis or something, but I don't want to waste a cooldown on that. Chatoid. Chatoid. It's kind of a cute name, actually. Alright, so let's go. Come on. She coming. Hello, she coming. Chilling, sipping some tea. Yum. Nice. I'm technically chilling too, sipping on some white chocolate coconut coffee. It's quite tasty. Just made it, so it's nice and warm. Here he comes. Good evening, Kraken Latte. Or Latte Kraken. Hello, Tickstroop. How you doing? Welcome back. You came right after the coffee break this time. Good timing. Sleepy? Yeah, I feel that. I wanted to do a coffee, but picked out on some cheese dip that I made, so opted for tea. Aw, love me a good cheese dip. That sounds good. My favorite, though, is spinach dip. If you've never had that, definitely look up a recipe. It's so delicious. Just wanted to ask coffee break when? It was like, you just missed it, so it was a little bit ago. There'll be another one in about 45 minutes if the bot's on time. Oh yes, the infamous spinach dip is so good, right? I make it every year for whatever you call it. Christmas. Make it every year for Christmas. It's so good. Easy to get burnt out on, though, because it's very rich. I like a good cheesy artichoke dip, too. It's also really delicious. Same? Make it every year for Christmas? Haha! Perfect. It's just like a perfect Christmas food. I started eating chicken again, and I can't stop thinking about buffalo chicken cheese dip. Have I ever had buffalo chicken cheese dip? I feel like I have once, and it wasn't very good. But that's probably because how they made it. So I'm gonna go with I don't think I've ever had it. There we go. Onwards. Up we go. And then after this one, since this is mythic, we can move on to... Let's see. We'll probably do Emerald Nightmare. Looks like we need to do... Excuse me, that one on mythic. So we'll do that one. Looks like we also need in Taurus. Good grief. Also need in Taurus. So we'll do that one too. Boop. Up we go. Whee! All right. Maybe. To me, it should be Frank's hot sauce, cream cheese, shredded cheese, and shredded chicken. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that. Maybe I'm thinking of chicken blue, not chicken buffalo. I don't think I've ever had a good buffalo sauce. 'Cause I'm on the West Coast, so it's not very popular over here. At least not where I'm at. There we go. I had some everything bagel crackers and I needed to use my cream cheese up. Added a little cheddar, garlic, mayo. Aw, that sounds delicious. Tasty. Tasty wasty. Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright, Star Augur. Let's do this. Nice. This guy was such a pain when he was current. Oh, man. Hey, got some alternate ID stuff. Nice. Crackers and cream cheese is really good. Absolutely, that sounds delicious. I love cream cheese. Cream cheese just makes pretty much anything better. It really does. Alright. Okay. I love how there is no security office or alarm. Uh-oh, did something happen? Here we go. Okay. Onwards. Botanist was the worst, though, when this guy was current. My guild, when we were doing this on Mythic, it was a crappy guild, but we could not do Botanist. People could not place things properly. Typical, you know. I think they mean in that area they raid. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it is kind of funny. On Botanist, you're done. Thank you. There we go. Nice. Alrighty. Already almost done. Well, mostly almost. Then we'll pop over to Emerald Nightmare, do that one. Then we'll go do Taurus. And we'll see where we're at with time after that. Because I need to do Taurus on normal and heroic, and that's a raid. That's a long raid. That's a long raid. Your tune is ripping through the place. They might want to evacuate the important people, right? Absolutely. I feel like the alarm in Court of Stars doesn't really do anything, at least that I noticed. That mechanic always confused me. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really help. It's kind of funny. Okay, up to Tyke. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Greetings, your local purple night elf has arrived. I did the first chapter of Darkshore. My heart is broken. Hey, Zefty, how you doing? Darkshore is a good zone. I love questing there. I never knew how heavy Darkshore was, isn't it? If you actually read a lot of the quests, there's a lot of very emotional stuff there, especially in the side quests. Or in that ghost area too. Man, just kind of the whole area is. Yeah, it's a very, very emotional zone. An illusion, what are you hiding? Yes. Well, look, your fate was not kind. No. Oh, it has been a hot minute since I quested there. I do like Darkshore. It's not like one of my favorite zones ever, but I do really like it. Like, it's definitely, I don't know, top 20 zones. Which, you know, sounds low, but remember, we're at like, what, 150 zones in WoW now that you can quest in or something? We have a lot of zones. Oh, this is making me realize how much I'm missing out on zone lore. Good grief. Yeah, there's a lot. That's why it always kind of baffled me when people say there's not very much lore in WoW, like in the game. Like, I know there's a lot not in the game, because there's a lot in the books that I do wish was more in the game. However, I'm like, do you read quests? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, there's your problem. Where do you think all the lore comes from? Duh. Like, there's a lot of other sources too. Like, archaeology, shockingly, is a fantastic, whatever you call it, source of lore. Oh, I mean, that's right. I need to do that. I have it on my list to do a read since I have... Oh, that's right, because I haven't completely finished it. That's why. Well, I'll read... I'll get a hard head start on it. Anyway, I need to... I've almost 100%ed all the items with archaeology. There's only 4 items I'm missing. I was going to go through and do an archaeology, a lore read on all of the different items, and some of them are kind of juicy. And do that as a video. Kind of for like posterity lore sake, because it's highly possible that when they change archaeology in the future, some of that might get lost. And there's a lot of very juicy nuggets in there that I want to bring to people's attention, so that's on my list of things to do. Oops, there we go. But death and colossal sorrow aside, I'm well. Verendus is broken. He needs a vacation already. I can imagine. Glad to hear you're well, though, Septia, and glad to have you here. There's so much lore in WoW, right? There really is, and that's why I love this, I say game, but not just WoW itself, just the Warcraft universe in general. It's one of the big things I'm really into. It's very loose feeling, too. A lot of people like to treat WoW lore like it's super strict. It's really not. It's actually pretty... There's a lot of wiggle room, you know? They're intentionally vague with some things. Kind of leave it to your imagination. There we go. Teldrassil's quests were just straight up cool. Then Darkshore sucker punched me with feels in only a chapter. The quality of the duality of Caldora lore. Oh, absolutely. The elves will spin you for a loop. I would really like it if they add a library with all the lore in the game that they can keep adding to. Same. Agreed. Agreed. Is the entire community, including streamers and Discord? What is? What, like people liking lore, or saying there's no lore? Whatever iteration of that people have been asking for. Yeah, agreed. I would love, even if it's an add-on. Awesome people, most of them. Ah, gotcha. Nice. Come on, Elasan, let's go. Oh yeah. Eh. Here we go. Tomorrow I'm doing the Shatterspear chapter. I now fear this zone. I feel like it's not as sad from there on out. A lot of the sad stuff's pretty early on. Yes, I would love a library. I feel like I haven't had enough time to keep up with the lore. Agreed. And they have a library in Stormwind Keep. I don't know if there's one anywhere else. But that'd be really cool. It'd be really neat too if they put like maybe, I don't know, a big archival library in, I was gonna say Suramar, but there is the archives over in the Dragon Isles. Maybe have the dragons step up and start recording everything. Maybe have them do some sort of expansive library with actual books you can pick up and read. How cool would it be to have the actual WoW books in-game, as well as put all the cinematics in there, like conform them all into one place from all the different expansions. So if you want to watch, I want to watch all the BFA cinematics. Boof. There you go. Or, all of the different lore things, and do it as like a collectible. Do it a way that like you have to go do the content to get the collectible. Because that would be awesome. I would totally collect all the lore. I would be so hard for that. Halls of Explorers and Ironforge is a good place for lore stuff too. True, there is that one too. That's right. There's another spot. Yeah, there's a few little places around like that. Not very many though. But yeah, that'd actually be a good place for it too. It wouldn't be neutral though. I guess they could have faction-specific ones, but... You ready, Gul'dan? Here we go. Yeah, during the first chapter, when I was rescuing everyone, I went, what if I interacted with each night elf lying on the beach for some extra spice? As it turns out, I can't handle spice. Cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, Gul'dan, you're done. Oh yes, collectibles would be nice. Right? That would be really fun. I would love that. The books are really cool. I try to read them everywhere. Same. I wish they had more meat to them, though. Some of them are so short. That's one thing I love about, like, RPGs in general. Like, Skyrim does this. More so than BG3, I noticed. They have, like, full-on multi-chapter books. It's pretty great. I'm genuinely and presently surprised at how much lore I missed out on. This makes me so much more excited to get Lore Master. Yeah, that's like my big recommendation to everyone. Read every quest at least once. At least. There's a lot you're missing out on. A lot of context. A lot of context. Oh, come on, go. You're not Gul'dan, whoever you are. Illidan. Illidaemon. Yeah, I get those bookworm achievements in RPGs. Same. I love it. Absolute same. There we go. No mounts, but that's okay. That is okay. Oh, I already have 211 attempts on the Living Infernal Core. Didn't realize I'd done that so many times. I guess I really have done this raid a lot. Okay, so this one is good. We are gonna pop over to... Not Nighthold, Emerald Nightmare. Next, because we're done with Nighthold. Illidan, I miss you. Come home, please. Right! I have a feeling when he does come home, though, we're gonna see some interesting things happen. Because I don't know what his status is after deciding to go with the Titans. Specifically to keep... to play Jailer to Sargeras. I don't know how that's gonna work because he's so tiny compared to him and the Titans. And as we know, the Titans don't really... Like, we helped them and all, but they don't really like us. So, woo, I need to clean my bags. Because they're very altruistic. They're very, not altruistic, logic-based, logic-driven. And, let's see what we want. Velshraw. And, yeah. They've tried to purchase many times by this point. So I'm curious to see how that's panning out for Illidan right now if they didn't just zap him on the spot. Blizzard needs more voice acting. The meaning of Cinder Ghost is simulacrum. And my brain didn't want to say it. My mouth, rather, didn't want to say simulacrum. Good grief. Anyway, and Kayla Ghost in DF was fantastic. It really was. And I like that they've been adding more voice acting within questy type things as the expansions go on. I would love for them to go back and add it to all of them, though. I really would. Let's see. I only needed Mythic, right? Yeah. Still in Mythic, so we're good. Alright. Let's clean out my bags first, because good heavens. He might come home with the last Titan. That is true. That is very possible. Alright, let me vendor all this. Vendor. Vendor. Do. Okay. All right. Get them all? I believe I did. Might as well go ahead and dump out some stuff that I got here. Lich King. We need another Lich King. I'm surprised Matt Mercer was the voice of Firaak. Really? He was the voice of Firaak? Huh. Dude gets around. That's funny. I would like another Lich King, but I think it's technically Bolvar, and I don't think we can have one anyways, considering the Helm of Domination got wrecked, so... I don't know that that'll happen. I feel like they missed their chance. Okay, pop open you. Go ahead and put this back in here. Move those two so I don't lose them. Okay. Well, that's right. I don't need rift keys anymore because I'm done with the rift. Nice. What was down here? Oh, I know. I'm out of, where are they at? Where did I put those? First page. These. Okay. Now we're all clean. Up, except for that. Hold on. One more thing to sell. Now we're clean. In we go. Oh, but also his crew are in the game in various roles. He is. That's awesome. That is amazing. That's so much stuff. Yeah, loot adds up pretty quickly if you start doing old content. It's pretty great. Okie dokie. I want one of these. I want the Nightmare Dragons as mounts. I want the skeletal version, I want the regular fleshy version, and I want the decayed version. We don't have a single Nightmare Dragon model in any shape or form as a mount, and it drives me crazy. The only thing we have that's Nightmare flavored is a freaking moose. I love Nightmare stuff. It drives me crazy that they haven't done more with that, aesthetically speaking. I mean, look at these Nightmare Satyrs, they're so cool. Playable satyrs, please. Like that moose? It is a cute moose. But we definitely got a lot of mooses. I would have really preferred like a Nightmare Dragon or something as that reward for a glory achievement rather than yet another moose. Oh, which means you will get the Nightmare mount in the Blizzard store. I don't care where it comes from, to be honest. Even if it's from the Blizzard store, yes please. I really enjoy Doug Cockle. Geralt voice summon WoW. Oh yeah, you know what? That would be a fantastic voice. We need a Witcher type character. We definitely have the room for it. Nightmare Satyr, don't drop the soap. Accurate. They could probably use some soap too. Some satyrs are stinky. But mine would smell good. He would take baths every day, and he would fluff all his fur with a hairdryer, and he would be the poofiest, most adorable, most evil satyr. Yes. I would love him forever. Alright, up into the official area. Hey, Malfarian. Bye, Malfarian. Love this raid. It's so cool. What a cool idea, too. Because we're inside the tree. And then it's different bows or portals to different areas. Wherever it's touching in the Emerald Nightmare. What a cool idea. Are Arathi paladins or priests? Well, the Arathi themselves can be any class, as they're just humans. But if you're referring to the ones specifically in War Within, they're both. Yeah, they were just another human kingdom that doesn't technically exist anymore. Because that was, you know, the Arathi Highlands? With those old, ruins and stuff there. They were one of the humans' kingdoms that they didn't survive. That's what's interesting about the secluded Arathi coming in War Within, is because they were explorers or whatever from that kingdom and have been secluded this whole time. So we have the Arathi back, in a sense, which is really interesting. I'm curious to see how that's going to pan out, because the Arathi, lore-wise, are probably one of my favorite human kingdoms, actually. They're very interesting. They were a lot more, I don't know, actionable. They didn't just kind of sit back on their heels like some of the other kingdoms did. They and Gilneas actually went out and did a lot of exploring. That's why you see a lot of, like, relatives of Gilneas, like the Kultirans. They're half Gilnean, half Drust. That's why they look a little different. Because they were Gilnean explorers, settlers, that left and ventured out way back in the day. Married in with the locals, and there they are. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at this mount. Or it's not a mount, but this model. Look at this dragon. Look at that. Wouldn't you ride that? I would. Look at that. And these ones. Look at these ones. Look how cool they look. Dude. Metal. You even have one with sleeping eyes and not sleeping eyes. Mount, please. Oh, that's where the name comes from. Makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, I got a chest piece. Nice. I really need that hypothetical actual lore and library in WoW, right? I know, there's a lot of lore. Oh, thank you. That makes so much more sense to me now about the Kultarians. You're very welcome. Yep, because the Gilneans have spread out a couple times. They're even in... That's even these people here in Vel'Shirah. Bradensbrook. They're Gilnean too, but they got out before the Worgen Curse happened. So they're just straight up OG Gilneans. But they're very explorative people, and the Arathi were very similar in that sense. They used to be one of the stronger kingdoms. I don't remember why they fell. Might have been the trolls. Been a hot minute since I've looked at that lore. In fact, aren't Varian's family actually from Erethdor? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute. Well. Yeah, I was wondering about Gelne and Kultian crossover. Yep, that's why their language is a little similar. Their accent, rather. Oh, right, I have to actually kill these. I'm excited for the next patch. I didn't do Kata, so I really missed out on Gelne stuff. I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I really hope that by the end of that whole scenario with the Gilneas reclamation thing, we do actually reclaim Gilneas, and we actually get to use it as a city. It's not just, yay, we beat back the baddies, and now we're never going to touch this city again, and it's still going to sit there unchanged. Because they do that a lot. They do that a lot. It drives me crazy. So fingers crossed that is the result. We actually get to use Gilneas as an actual faction alliance capital. Because let me tell you, we are hurting for capitals on both factions. I would like a little more than just Stormwind and Orgrimmar, please. Baron's not Arathi was the last land of Uthar. What did Uthar come out of? I don't remember. What kingdom was that? Were they always Stormwind? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute. It is a cool place. I love the big church. Yeah, it's really neat. The big cathedral that they have. Yeah, I think Gilneas was too brief. It was. It was such a cool, like, aesthetic that we didn't have before, too. So, he was in Plaguelands Western. Huh. What kingdom? Oh, that would have been East Lordaeron at the time, right? I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've brushed up on my human lore, so I apologize. If anything else fails, just look up the Kingdom of Arathi on Wikipedia. Probably get some better answers. Which I should do that too before the next expansion comes out so that I can brush up. Because I know people like to say that Blizzard doesn't know their own lore, but I find that to be very false. Because it's actually very rare when they do real retcons. Most of the time they're just adding context to vagueness that we had before. Oops. I wanted them closer. Darn it. Freaking Wicked Ashes. That's okay. But that's kind of the nice part is if you know your lore, then you can see how it all ties in because they reference it a lot. I'm really expecting a lot of tie-ins with Arathi in War Within. I'm excited for. I think I'm excited about that part the most. I honestly don't really care about the dwarves or the earthen. Maybe though, because if the earthen are possibly from the same expedition that was sent out that never came back. There's a book in not Tyrhold in Uldaman, New Uldaman, that covers an expedition about the earthen. I feel like Blizzard was talking about that. I'm excited though. I'm excited to get all this lore cleared up. Sorry, it was Anduin Lothar who was the last of the Arathi line. That's right, Anduin Lothar. Okay. And I know Anduin was named after Lothar. Were they actually related to him? Or was he just a friend of the family? I couldn't remember. Why do I need to... It's because I'm talking. I need to pay attention for a second. Over time, Aerthor split into 7 kingdoms. Thoradin's descendants moved south, eventually founding the Kingdom of Stormwind. Yes, that's why I'm thinking... that they're out of the Arathi, because they technically are. That's why, okay. Thoradin's last known descendant was Anduin Lothar, who died a hero of the Second War. Okay. That's why. It's because they split into the 7 kingdoms. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Haley. So yeah, not related technically by blood, just via kingdom. OG kingdom that is. That's why I was thinking they were related. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Are you done now, Il'gynoth? Can I go in there, please? Oh yeah. It's because I killed those goos too early. Dang it. Yeah, I think for once the part of this story I'm most interested in actually has to do with Anduin and the Arathi. Like, I'm curious to see what Xal'atath is gonna do too, but I feel like she's not gonna be as prevalent until midnight. I mean, we'll probably see her do stuff in War Within, but I feel like midnight is gonna be her really big debut. That's just my guess. Did I screw myself over? Can I have more things? Hello? You're not spawning anymore. Okay, let me just start wailing on you physically, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing some damage. Noted. You can just screw yourself over, I guess. It's a good thing I'm high enough level and I can do a lot of damage to. We know that the Rins aren't related at all to them. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's possible, since, like, maybe cousins or something, since they're from the same OG kingdoms before they split, I guess. I feel like I heard it somewhere, though. I don't know. There we go. Noted. Pay attention next time. Nice. Got an ID. I need family trees in the game too, right? That would be nice. That would clear up some things. There's a lot of confusion with a lot of that, I feel like. That's definitely something Blizzard doesn't... I feel like they don't... Not that they don't pay attention to it, but they don't, I don't know. Showcase it as much as I feel like they should. Is lineage and family lines and blood ties. I don't know. Especially with, technically the history of Azeroth being as old as it is. And the kingdoms being as old as they are, for humans even. Oh well. Okay. Now we can go in. In we go. Hey, Milthrain. Were the connected via marriage? Wasn't Varian's dad married to Anduin's sister, or was that just for the film? Maybe that's why I'm thinking of it. I don't know. I definitely heard of it somewhere, even if it wasn't Pipeblood. It might have been just for the film. It's hard to say. Some of that they really don't touch on in the hey, nice. In the game. It might be from one of the books too, which is also highly possible. I haven't read the books in a long time. At some point, when I get time to read novels again, I really want to sit down and read all of the Warcraft books. What Blizzard needs in game is a museum where visitors will be able to rewatch all the cinematics and see dioramas of the things that happen, some like cover at a time, but systematic. Yes, exactly. We were just talking about that, ironically. That's what we were talking about with the library, where they have all the cinematics. You can collect like all the different books that are in game. You could read the IRL books in game too. That'd be really nice. Just a big lore collection place. That'd be fantastic. I need to rewatch that movie. What are your feelings on the movie? I loved the movie. I don't care that it wasn't lore accurate. Like, anyone, this is just my opinion, but anyone going into a movie and expecting it to be 100% lore accurate needs to not do that, because it's a movie. It's never going to be 100% lore accurate. Not even Lord of the Rings is 100% lore accurate. They actually made changes from the book. Changes for the better. But still. Yeah, so I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I have it in DVD, actually. It's up on my shelf. I like the idea of a museum, too. Yeah, a museum with an archive and a library, and, like, the museum portion of it seems really like a cool idea. Like, imagine, all the stuff we've collected over the years. Like, this is why I really want them to treat it like a collection. Like, the Legion artifacts. The Pillars of Creation. Just from Legion. The, you know, different, like, important lore items. The corrupted Ashbringer would be really cool. I don't know, stuff like that, just on display, like in a case. You can't interact with it besides reading lore on it. I don't know, that'd just be really neat. I don't know, that birth scene in the Warcraft movie looked a bit odd. Yeah, kinda. I guess I didn't really have a problem with it. Wild Garrison has a room for archaeology finds, but it's too small. I need a big castle of my own to display accomplishments of my warband of 40 plus characters. Yes, that too. Okay. I need to turn in this quest. So we're gonna have to come back in. Alfarian! Can I turn it back in? Can I turn it into you? Are you over here? No. I'm stuck in combat again. It's fine. Changes for the better, yes, agreed. I haven't seen it. Did you see the random dragon who wrote about the dream? Very interesting to think about. No I haven't. I don't know, is that in Dragonflight stuff? What one is that one? Oh man, I love Tolkien, but the film trilogy is probably the best adaptation ever. Yes, agreed. Same. I liked the changes that they had done. Okay, I need to go back in here so I can turn the quest in. Atharian. Oh, I didn't loot anyways. Oh, that's why. I want to turn my quest into you. What? Sir? You're not going to let me turn this in until next week? Is that going to be the ordeal? Maybe I can turn it on heroic. I haven't done heroic. Alright. Yeah, in the Emerald Dream you have to find it. Gotcha. I haven't done any more Dragonflight stuff since 10.2, and I don't really intend to until probably sometime either late this expansion or sometime in the next. So I haven't seen it. Alright, well. Let me go back in on, like, heroic, which means I'll have to kill the first boss again. See if I can turn it in. See, the bags are still getting bigger. Yep, we can go up to, what is it, 34 now? I still use the 30 slots because they don't divide by 5 evenly, but... Okay. Raid heroic. Oops. I haven't been able to play it all. Got a new laptop and I'm catching up now. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy. And welcome back. Looks like we got an ad break coming here soon. Soon as it decides to kick in. I won't be going anywhere though, I already have my copy. I am so much more good. Glad to hear it. It's always a nice thing to hear, you know, when you leave for a bit for whatever reason and then come back and you're like, yay, I'm having such a great time with this. Because the opposite of that just sucks. When you come back like, yeah, I want to do this. And you're like, wow, this is awful. Not a good taste. My grind for this zone drop continues in the Barrens. Still has not dropped. Well, good luck, Alex. I imagine it's going to be a long one. Alright. And the patches go so fast. They really do. That's part of the reason that I've kind of backed off from doing current content while it's current. I don't like the speed. This new 8-week patch cycle that they're committing to. 2 months? 8 weeks? That's just too fast for me. So, that's fine. Deal with it in my own time. I just keep an eye out for FOMO things and, you know, do my own thing otherwise. Yep, there's the ad break. Alright. Let's get up there. Okay, yep, I see the thing. Good. Gonna let me turn it in, Malfarian? So I've already done the normal and heroic ones. Just needed mythic. Malfarian. There we go. Good thing I didn't done the other two. There we go. Wait, hey. Heroic. Hey! Wait, I already did those. Hold on. Why is it giving me this quest again? I literally just told it. Hey! Hello? Malfarian? Is this repeatable? But I already did this. I did the mythic one, but I already had done the normal and heroic previously. I even just told him to go in. Look, I can go straight to Xavius right now. Okay, is he gonna take me to Xavius or Cenarius? I think it takes me to Cenarius. Yeah, I just need Cenarius for the quest anyways. Well. Alright. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. It's fine, I guess. I'll kill you again. There. Got some mug at least. Do I need banana. Oh, thank you for the raid. Of course, timing because of the dang ad breaks too. Go figure. Okay. I guess you're gonna make me kill Xavius, aren't you? So I can go run back out and go in on normal and turn it in and then pick up the frickin' normal one. Aren't you? You're gonna be that way. You're gonna be that way. Alright, here I go. Hey, raiding and running. Gotta go to Mom's for her 90th birthday. Have a great stream. We appreciate your videos. Thank you so much, Shaw of Dave. Thank you for the raid. Have a great time at your mom's birthday. Tell her happy birthday for me. Assuming you can hear me, that is. Yeah, it looks like ad breaks over. Good. Good. And also, hello, Cabbage Man. How you doing? Welcome. Glad to have you here. Have a good one. I'm gonna go play. I started a panda. Have a good one, Chan. See you later. Okay. Where's these dudes? See, do we even need anything of Xavius on Heroic? No. That seems poorly designed. Well, I'll have to go in and now I know 100% for certain I did the normal one because I used to use that skip a lot. I'm squinting with sus now, but we'll see if it's repeatable. So help me, I'm gonna slap someone. That's okay. That'd be how it do sometimes. There we go. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Canary, for the resub. Didn't you sub earlier? Still, thank you so much for the resub. 15 months. Good gravy. See? What did I tell you? A month? Or a year and 3 months this morning. 15 months. Thank you so much for the sub. Super appreciate your continued support, my love. It's being weird. I just refreshed my page. It is being weird. Like, the, yeah, I got a... I actually got something nice. Stuff keeps breaking with it. Like, the, icons and stuff keep breaking over on my browser chat. Huh. And the bot was really slow. Who knows? Twitch is either laying off or had just laid off like 500 employees. So maybe the it's not being manned at the helm right now. Who knows what's going on, man? 'Cause it's not on my end. All my stream stuff is being fine, actually. But the Twitch side is being a little weird. Okie dokie, let's change this to normal now and go turn it in again. Wait. If he gives me the normal quest, so help me. There we go. 500 people? Yeah, I don't know the reason, but yeah, that's what I've been seeing. That's apparently the flavor of the year this month. A lot of companies have been doing that, despite some of them even pulling in record profits. So I don't know what that's about. It seems odd. Something's fishy about all that, you know? That is what I heard through the grapevine. I don't know if Twitch has been pulling record profits. I heard that apparently it's not profitable and Amazon wants to cut cost on it, which, like, I get, but dang, that's a lot of people. Thank God you're still streaming. I got up from bed with a dire question. What is the name of the add-on that has quests and all their nodes shown? Like, so you can see them on the map? Well, it's mostly a base game thing. I guess I can't, I've already done all the quests, I can't really show you. But that's mostly a base game thing. BTW quest does some of that. You can see them more if you turn on Chromie time for leveling. But, I don't know, that's mostly a... No, you know the one with all the rectangles. Oh, I have no idea. Do I use anything like that? I don't think I do. Explain it more. I'm sorry, I feel like use it or used to. I don't know, can someone else help me here? Handy notes maybe? Those put squares? Maybe. It showed like all the quests. Like in a list? On like in the map? Because that would be BTW. BTW quests. In a list? Okay, I thought you meant nodes like on the map. Yeah, that's BTW. Okay, good. I can turn it in here. If you give me the normal quest, it'll help me. Okay, good. You didn't. I guess I didn't do the heroic one or something. Who knows? Anyway. Sounds like quest developer mode for Blizzard employees. Exactly. Thank you, that was it. You're welcome. Yeah, I haven't used that one in a long time. I used that when I was doing, leveling guide testing. My first run around, because I didn't know the quests very well in all the zones. And that was, I used it for Dragonflight because that was before, at the start of Dragonflight, they stopped, or they hadn't yet started putting all of the quest icons on your map. So like, maybe I can show you with some I haven't done, maybe. Do I even have any here on this character? Well, it's like these. Like you always see these, but like regular quests, you can see where you stopped. They hadn't started doing that. They added that after I finished those guides. So, but that's it. That's why it was in the leveling guide. But it doesn't show all the quests in the game, just the major quest chains for Lore Master, so keep that in mind. I use WoW Pro for my quests. Nice, nice. I want to start doing Lore Master. Well, the BTW quest is definitely an excellent one for that. That's pretty much exactly what it's for. What am I doing? I don't have to run all the way out. I need to go to Entorus. We can go straight to Dalaran from here. In fact, even better. I have an Argus portal. I have to remember that I have these. There we go. Oh, good day, Kraken. Hope you are having a great day. I am indeed, Darabellia. Glad to have you here. How you doing? Where am I? Ah. And the Sojourner of Dragonflight, etc. All the quests for Lore Master and all the side quests too. Maybe I should use Wowhead tool for that. That'll definitely help. I believe that's all within BTW quests as well, if you wanted to just stick to one thing. I don't know if it's been updated in a while. I haven't used it since 10.15, but still. Okay. Looks like we have time for probably one run of Antorus. See what I mean? We haven't gotten very far, I feel like. So many more raids I need to do. And Antorus is a long one, so we'll do that one on, because I need both normal and heroic, I believe. Let me check. Normal. Oops. And heroic, yes. Okay, so we'll do normal first. It seems like it has quests for every expansion, including Dragonflight. It does indeed. It does indeed. It doesn't include all the quests in the game. There are some that don't seem to be a part of it, but it includes everything for the achievements at least. So, Sojourner, Adventurer, all that stuff. Lore Master. It has all those at least, because I used it for that. I just tracked trivial quests in the base UI. Yeah, that helps for it. That was the thing they updated, which is really nice. What was the portal things you've used? That is my engineering portals, because I'm an engineer, so I'm basically a mage. Mechanical mage. I'm looking forward to follower dungeons next week, and those will definitely be nice. I'm looking forward to using those as well whenever I get around to it. Love me some ATT, absolutely. You level 60 to 70 of follower dungeons? I honestly have no idea. I know you can do them at level 60 plus, because they're currently only for Dragonflight and normal dungeons, period. Nothing else. So I'm hoping that they expand them to other things, but I don't know if you get XP. Everyone I've talked to who's been doing the follower dungeons hasn't confirmed, and I just haven't really had the interest to go try it. Why am I farming raids? Mog, achievements, mounts, quest completion, kinda all the reasons you'd want to. Oh, okay, forgot about those. Yeah, there's a lot of engineering, whatever you call them, engineering portals. So many that I forget about them half the time. I don't normally do dungeons while leveling. I am limited on time. Yeah, same. I'm really hoping we can level with them. That would be very nice. I keep missing all the streams due to stuff going on in my life. I'm getting hecked off. Haha! I'm sorry, Saw. That's a bummer. It's okay, though. Next week, I'll be streaming in the afternoon and evening, so maybe you'll be able to catch me more after next week. Assuming it goes well, that is. We'll see. Okay, I'm setting up BTW quests and then I go to bed. Good night, Kraken and chat. Good night, Thalia. Have a fantastic night. See you later. Alright. Dog time. I thought they mentioned you can level through them. See, I hadn't seen anything about that myself. But I haven't also been super keeping up with Dragonflight content either, so I could be mistaken. But everyone I've talked to doesn't seem to know either, so. I have some that are engineers, but I forgot they could make those. Yeah, the portals are toys too. So and you can even buy them on the auction house, most of them. So once you have unlocked these toys, they're account-wide. You just have to have engineering to use them. It's really nice. I gotta kill you guys. There we go. I've not done dungeons since VoD. Understandable. And isn't it better to farm raids when warbands are out? Probably. But I don't really care though, to be honest. And I'm not farming them anyway, I'm really just doing them once just to do them. No farms. There we go. There we go, nice. I just enjoy doing them, so I'm doing them. There we go. Neat. Give. Alright. Up to the council. And Taurus is so cool. I love this raid. Aesthetically, it's just awesome. But I'm a big sucker for space stuff, so... Alright, let's go. And that's assuming, on the warbands topic, that's assuming they do actually include weapons in class tier. Because initially, they had said no on the class tier, but now they're thinking about it, and no one said anything about weapons. I don't know if I'll be able to learn wands and glaives on my paladin, you know? So we'll see. I'll just continue as normal until they confirm. And even then, you know how Blizzard are. They'll confirm something and then change it a week before it launches. Or put some weird restrictions on it. They really like doing that too. So I'll just do what I do. If they change it, awesome. If they don't, fine. Alright. Have mercy, please. The amount of quest markers on the map, I haven't done anything. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of quests, and wow. You see why I can make leveling guides that strictly consider questing. There's a lot. Boop. Alright. Up we go. And we're on normal, so we shouldn't have any issues with A&R, because I think it's just Mythic that has the ship phase, which absolutely blows. So, what's my favorite profession? Probably engineering, because of the utility. It actually has, like, world use beyond just making gear or enchants or power progression. It's actually like a mobility thing. Gliders, speed boosts, portals. A close second would be like alchemy, because that makes a lot of utility that I use as well that isn't related to power. Because as someone who doesn't care about power progression, most of the other ones don't really affect me. Fishing. Fishing is a good one. Apparently, if you install ATT and BTW quests together, it unlocks even more quests on the map. Really? I didn't know that. I've never had them together at the same time. Interesting. That's good to know. I'll have to look into that. Thank you for letting me know. I often wonder just how many quests is in the game of WoW. A lot. I believe I heard about 30k. Maybe. I feel like there's more than that, because there's a lot of quests. I like the utility of both of them a lot, too. Yeah, there's a lot. It's good utility. I appreciate it. Man, I'm still an engineer because back in Nilla I could make my own ammo. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Back when ammo was a thing. Okay, and our... Even though it doesn't match my character at all, I'm an engineer as well. Nice. Engineering is just one of those things that I had blacks. I originally had engineering for utility back in MoP and WoD. But it didn't fit the character RP-wise, so I switched to blacksmithing and mining. And that's what I had all the way up until very recently. I still have blacksmithing, but I had it in my mind that, you know, farming your mats, you should have the profession that feeds it, right? Yes, if you're farming your own mats, but over the years of playing now, I've had to learn something about myself. I don't like farming my own mats. I'd rather buy them. And when's the last time I actually used my mining for, like, any real purpose? Like, Legion? So, I was like, what am I doing? I could get around so much better with engineering. So I picked up engineering instead of mining. So here we are. Plan to do a video about that eventually. Just haven't gotten around to it. Is it worth setting up characters for professions to utilize the racials like the skinning buff for Worgen? I'm trying to plan ahead, having all the professions. It is if you really care about the racials. I personally don't really care about the racials. So that wasn't really a factor for me. I know some other folks will say otherwise. So, I do have a video covering all of the profession racials if you wanted to look into that. So that you see what they all are. I feel like most of them don't do much. Like, the Worgen skinning one is definitely nice. The High Mountain mining one is kind of neat. But, like, my Worgen's not a skinner, and my High Mountain's not a miner, so I didn't really care. I don't really notice that much of a difference. If you're, like, an active, avid, gathering material farmer frequently, then yes, I would say yes. But I'm not, so it doesn't matter. I don't make any sort of profit with my professions. They're just for RP and collection purposes. Okay, where's the other one? I feel like I'm missing one. Is there more? There's one up there. Okay. Then don't go up there. The normal one is so slow. After doing this on Mythic so much, I'm like paranoid. There's some. There we go. Oh. You. Oh, you got her. Thank you, AR. Oh, I'm just gonna drag and ride on a druid and mine an herb for all the achievements. Yeah, exactly. My druid has herbalism. I think that's about as far as I went with race, class, profession stuff. Oops, what am I doing here? Talk. Depends, it's kind of min-maxing. Yeah, like I was saying, depends on how much you want to care. Yep. Depends on how hardcore you want to go. Okay, let's go. Whee! Nice. I like that I put those there. Druid farm collecting is for another day. Yep, that one's an intense one for sure. Definitely handy though. Alright. This place is so cool. Alright, come on dude. He's coming. Oh, yeah, that's something too. I want to have a druid as a gatherer, but I do know there are mounts that let you not dismount also. There are, but the disadvantage of using a mount over, say, a druid form for, like, herbalism is the herbalism mounts don't let you use, they don't benefit from, what do you call it, mount equipment. Like, druid forms don't either, but you won't get dismounted from your bird form, whereas you can get dismounted from your shredder, if that makes sense. So in my opinion, in that sense, the druid form is better. If you're gonna pick an herbalist. That's not, doesn't really work for mining, but at least for herbalism. They put all the artifact ones in the barber now, and I can't get them. Oh no. Oh, the mage tower ones. Yeah, rip. At least you can get all the other artifact ones, though. The mage tower ones are the only ones they took out. Last night, I got a Blue Shoulder World T-Mog. Start over. Blue Shoulder T-Mog World Drop that sells for over 1 million gold when working on an achievement. Now I just need to hope it sells before August. No kidding! Congrats! That's awesome. Yeah, I'm getting there myself as well on the gold sync. I've bought everything except the mount so far. And I'm at... Well, the gold I do have now is probably going to be used for carries, so it'll probably be a little while before I get the mount. But still. Yeah, but they're waving it in my poor face. Oh, I'm sorry. When I came back, I really want that spellbook mount, but apparently it's super hard to get. It is. You have to complete all of the Mage Tower challenges, and that's the new version of it is not an easy feat since you scale. You can't outgear it or anything anymore. Congrats on that. Thank you. Thank you, the both of you. My normal general play, I just sell, you guys know, you saw. I sell all of my BOEs, materials, whatever that I come across in my normal play. I just put all that on my auction house. Plus the raw gold that I get from my normal play too. It adds up over time. And I was using all that to sub my alt accounts, but to save for the Mythic Plus carries I still need to get, and the, whatever you call it, the gold sync, I stopped. So all of my other accounts are just gonna fall off for now once they expire. And I'll bring them back once I've bought everything. But because of that, it just shows how much I was bringing in. It's kind of impressive. That's why I say, don't be a hoarder. Just put everything on the auction house. You'll make a lot more gold than you think. Spend 20 minutes every morning posting all your auctions. You won't regret it. It's literally all I do. I know people try to ask, like, you make so much gold. What are you doing to make all your gold? I just post my stuff on the auction house. Like, well, what are you farming for? I'm like, I'm not farming for anything, I promise you. It's just whatever I come across goes on the auction house. That is if they all sell, though. Correct. It takes a long time. Like, I post 5,000 items every day because, you know, a lot of it's transmog, and that's going to take a while. But it will sell eventually. So. Thank you. I still need practically all the gold sinks in the game, so I need every copper I can get. You're very welcome, Annalise. So good luck. Decided for myself that Keystone Master is something I'm not buying anymore. It just costs me too much. Yeah, totally understandable. I'm not really after the KSM part. That kind of happens by proxy. I'm actually after the plus 20s that reward the portal. The Hero's Path portals. I collect those. And those are supposedly going... No. Oh, come on! 0.2%. Rude. 0.1. He had to do his next face. Anyway. Are my bags full? Oh, my bags are full. Sorry, Agrimar, hold on. Anyway. Under all that, come on. It's a little laggy when my bags are full. I think it's ATT that does that, but it's okay. Not a big deal. Let's vendor all these. See, I've made like over 14k just today. I started with 50 gold in my bags. Oops. I want to sell the cloth. Vendor. 15k. Neat. Okay. Yeah, nice. I got a breastplate I didn't know. Neat. It's the off tier for the warrior set, it looks like. Alright. Magni, take me up. Let's see. And if they don't, you just repost them each day? Correct, Alex. I don't really pay attention to how long it takes something to sell. I just repost them. I don't pay attention at all. I just have TSM set it for whatever the base market value is. And if it's too far below whatever the base market is, just post it, minimum buyout, or whatever it comes at. I haven't messed with it in a long time. That's just the base TSM setting. And I just have it just post everything. I don't even look. I don't really care. It posties. Alright, nice. I guess it depends on the server as well. Yeah, it definitely will. And it really helps too, especially now that reagents and pretty much any stackable and commodity are region-wide now too. So mats, stackables of any sort, so like that. Bam. Like as I'm posting them, those pretty much always sell. Because of that. And that's a lot of people. So the only stuff that isn't is like transmog, mounts, pets. That's still server specific. Recipes. Things that don't stack. But, yeah. Okay. I forgot the raid spits you back out here. That's okay. I need a pretty small KSM mount, and then I'll go really hard mythics for it. The KSM mounts I'm mad about missing out on are the, whatever you call them. Oops. The Shadowlands ones. I only got the purple one because I didn't have a group, because the group I was using in in BFA quit when Shadowlands came out. So I missed season 1, 2, and 3, and I really, really wanted those. I was so mad it took so long to get a group that does KSM carries. Those mounts were cool. Missed out on the portals too. Still salty about it, but anyway. If the DF KSM mounts were ducks, now I'd be talking. Agreed. I don't particularly care for the Dragonflight ones, to be honest. Portals going account-wide? Supposedly. That's what Blizzard said. All the Heroes Path portals are supposed to go account-wide. Now, if only they'd separate their stupid 8-hour-long cooldowns. If you use one, they all go on cooldown. I'm thinking about just trying to process stuff AFK for money. Nice. I need to get better at reposting. I give up too fast. Yeah, I just make it part of my morning routine. I get up in the morning, and before I start work, I spend 15-20 minutes sipping my coffee and posting my auction house while I'm watching a YouTube video or something to wake up. Doesn't take very long. I'm no Legion, so sometime a live tutorial for this raid would be nice. What, for Argus? There's no tutorial needed. You can just do what I just did and go smash it all. No tutorial needed. It's pretty linear. When do you think they'll eliminate servers and just do region-wide server with sharding? I hope never, personally. I'm planning on moving to a small pop server if Moonguard doesn't even out after the warband stuff in the next expansion. I'm really tired of it being overpopulated, breaking all the time, preventing me from doing current content because it's so dang laggy, because it's so overpopulated. So hopefully never. I know the sharding could possibly help with that, but I don't know. I want a tiny server again. I'm tired of the full pop. I can't do that. The RPers have no home then. Yeah, true. The RP realms are separate from PvE realms. They don't phase with non-RP realms unless you party with someone from it. So they need to resolve tune names first. True, there's that too. We will see if it is retroactive. Absolutely. KSM and the boy is my only regret in WoW not getting. Aww. Do you care about being undercut or nah? Nah, I don't care if people undercut me. That's just market. You're gonna get undercut. It's just life. Linear, I never understood what happened. Understandable. Never do the server thing because it eliminate my mount farming tech. Yeah, that would definitely make it a little harder. But anyway, we are at the end of stream here. That was perfectly timed raid. So it is Wednesday. Yep, so I'll be back tomorrow. Here is my schedule. Last time this week I'm using that schedule. So I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And then starting next Monday, next week, I'll be on a new schedule, which this block that we just went through now will still be the same. And then I'll have an evening stream as well. So, so you all have a fantastic evening. I will see all of you tomorrow if you're able to make it. If you're not, I love you. Thank you for being here. Hugs and kisses. Mwah. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye!